enough to know what I'm worth. Every doubt tried to pull me down, but I learned to reverse. I don't need to touch the clouds tonight, just feel the lift inside. When I stop fighting what I feel, that's when I rise. Every breath gets lighter, every step feels true. I let go of the weight that I never needed to hold on to. Gravity can hold me, I'm already in the air. Gravity can hold me, gravity can hold me. Gravity can hold me. When I move like this, I don't chase the feeling, I become it. Hold me, 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 I stop counting every second, stop fearing where I land. I don't need a perfect ending, just a rhythm I understand. When the night starts opening, when the lights feel kind, I remember why I started and I leave the rest behind. I don't push, I don't force, I let the current lead. Some things only lift you up when you trust the beat. Gravity can hold me, feel it when it fades. I don't need the spotlight, just this moment playing. Gravity can hold me, let the bassline breathe. I don't need to go higher, I'm exactly where I need to be. If I fall, it's forward. If I float, it's real. Every sound around me now is telling me to feel, to feel, to feel, to feel, to feel. Gravity can hold me, hands up, heart wide. I don't need to escape the ground to feel alive. Gravity can hold me, let it fade slow. When the music lets me go, I already know. Hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, yeah.
I've been walking down this endless road, learning lessons only time can show. Every stumble, every fall I knew led me closer to the truth I hold. I don't need the sky to feel alive, just the beat of my own heart tonight. When I embrace what I've become, I see the light. Every step feels lighter, every breath feels true. I let go of the weight I thought I had to prove. Born to touch the sky, I spread my wings tonight. Through the clouds I'm rising, guided by the fire inside. Born to touch the sky, no fear can hold me down. Every dream that lifts me up will lead me where I'm found.
I stopped doubting every shadow, stop fearing what I can't see. I don't need the stars to guide me, I just follow what I believe. When the night feels wide and open and the world is still and kind, I remember why I started and leave the past behind. I don't push, I don't fight, I let the current lead it. Some heights only lift you up when you trust the sea. Born to touch the sky, I feel the light inside. No storm can break me down, I rise above the tide. Born to touch the sky, I'm exactly where I belong. Every moment carries me, and I'm finally strong. Every sound around me now is telling me to feel. Born to touch the sky, hands wide, heart high. I don't need to escape the ground to feel alive. Born to touch the sky, let the music guide. Every beat lifts me higher, I'm free inside. Yeah. I've been learning with every step I take. Every stumble show me what's at stake. I don't need to prove it to anyone, just listen to the beat of my own drum. I don't chase the sky tonight, I just feel this glow inside. When I stop fighting what I am, I start to rise high. Every breath feels warmer, every heartbeat true. I release the weight I carried and let the light shine through. When I trust my wings, I learn how high I can go. No fear can hold me down, I just let my spirit flow. When I trust my wings, I find my own way home. Every step I take inside shows me I'm never alone. I stop counting every doubt I face, stop fearing what I can't embrace. I don't need a perfect plan, just a rhythm that guides my hand. When the night opens wide and the world feels kind, I remember why I started and leave the past behind. I don't push, I don't fight, I let the flow lead me. Some heights only lift you up when you trust who you can be. When I trust my wings, I feel the warmth inside. No storm can break me down, I rise above. If I fall, it's forward. If I rise, it's real. Every sound around me now is telling me to feel. When I trust my wings, hands open, heart wide. I don't need to escape the ground to feel alive. When I trust my wings, let the music guide. Every beat lifts me high. I'm free inside. I've walked the shadows, felt the weight of the night. Every step uncertain, but I held on tight. I don't need to shout my triumph, just hear the quiet in my chest. When I stop fearing the fall, I know I'm blessed. Every breath grows lighter, every step feels mine. I release the fear I carried and let the light shine fine. I'm still rising, even when the world feels low. Every tear, every trial helped me grow. I'm still rising, hands open, heart wide. I don't need a roaring crowd to feel I stop counting every scar, stop fearing where I stand. I don't need a perfect ending, just the rhythm of my hand. When the dawn breaks softly and the world feels calm, I remember why I started and I carry on. I don't push, I don't force, I let the moment lead. Some victories arrive when you plant the seed. I'm still rising through the quiet storm inside. Every heartbeat lifts me and I won't hide. I'm still rising, hands open, heart clear. Every step, every breath brings me here. If I fall, I rise again. If I stumble, I begin. Every sound around me now says I can win. I'm still rising softly, but I shine. I don't need fireworks to feel this climb. I'm still rising, let the quiet lead. Every note lifts me high. I'm finally free. Everybody's talking, Nobody's saying much, screens lit up with opinions. Trying to keep in touch, I used to read every headline, let it get under my skin. Now I choose what I let in and where I begin. I don't need to speak louder to know I'm heard. Clarity cuts deeper than every word. I stay above the noise, I don't fight, I don't react. While they're chasing every echo, I'm aligned with where I'm at. I stay above the noise, no applause, no disguise. I don't need the whole room, just my own clear mind. Trends move like the weather, fast and hard to trust. Everybody wants attention, nobody wants enough. I stop racing for the moment that disappears by dawn. I'd rather move intentional than be noticed and gone. Silence isn't weakness, it's how I choose. Focus is a language only few can use. I stay above the noise, no debate, no defense. I don't need to prove my power, I just live it in the lens. I stay above the noise, let it blur, let it fade. I don't chase what's temporary, I'm already okay. I don't know the crowded version of myself they understand. I define my own direction with both feet on the land. I stay above the noise while the world spins fast. I don't move on impulse, I move on purpose, yeah. I stay above the noise, clear signal, steady pace. If peace is the goal, then I'm already in the race. Yeah. Yeah. I packed the quiet in a suitcase, left the noise back where I've been. Some goodbyes don't say a word, they just slowly sink in. I used to lean on every promise, like you knew the way ahead. Now I'm walking with my questions and the things I never said. I thought love was always louder, thought it came to save the day. But sometimes it just steps aside and lets you find your way. I don't blame the ones who left me, they were honest when they tried. I just stayed too long believing someone else could be my guide. I'm not braver than I was before, I'm just tired of pretending. Every fall I'm learning from isn't breaking me, it's bending. I'm learning how to fly alone, no map, no safety net. Just trusting that my hands will hold while in my heart hasn't yet. I'm learning how to fly alone, and some nights I'm still afraid. But I'd rather miss the ground sometimes than never leave the same. I don't chase the old versions of me that knew who they should be. I'm letting go of perfect plans and living honestly. The mirror doesn't scare me now, it just asks me to be kind. Every step without a hand to hold feels closer to what's mine. If this road feels too empty, if the night feels as a sign. I'm learning how to fly alone, not higher, just true. Every mile I walk by myself feels like something new. I'm learning how to fly alone, and I don't need to know when. All I need is to keep going and trust who I'm becoming. Yeah. I used to walk with my eyes down, counting cracks in the ground, like the sky was too far above me, like my dreams made too much sound. Every door felt taller than ours, every wall said not today, but something in my chest kept saying there's another way. If the limits were only shadows cast by fear and time, what if the edge I'm standing on is where I'm meant to climb? There's a sky without a ceiling, no lines, no end in sight. I don't have to know the distance, just trust the pull of light. There's a sky without a ceiling, waiting when I breathe. I was never meant to fit inside what I'm brave enough to believe. I've been measuring my chances by the worst that could go wrong, but the weight of all that caution kept me standing still too long. I don't need a perfect future, I don't need the stars aligned. I just need this moment and the courage to step inside. I can feel the ground release me when I stop holding on. Every step beyond the border is where I've belonged all along. There's a sky without a ceiling, every breath is proof. I don't need to see forever to believe in truth. There's a sky without a ceiling, and I'm learning how to rise, not escaping who I was, just opening my eyes. If I fall, let it be forward. If I shake, let it show. Every dream begins as silence before it starts to grow. There's a sky without a ceiling, hear it calling my name. I don't need another sign now, I'm already on my way. There's a sky without a ceiling, and tonight I choose to see I was never meant for limits, I was meant for what's beyond me. Yeah. I don't announce my moves, I don't need the room to know. I've been building something quiet where nobody goes. Every doubt that tried to find me, every voice that pulled me down, learn the loudest strength I have is not making a sound. I don't rush the moment, I let it come to me. Growth doesn't always look like fire, sometimes it's just breathing. I rise in silence, no parade, no sign. I don't need the spotlight to know I'm doing fine. I rise in silence, step by step, slow. feel into a world that scrolls too fast. Some things aren't for show and some things are meant to last. I don't chase the noise anymore, I don't race the time. I learn peace is not surrender, it's a different kind of climb. I don't need permission to trust what I feel. The quiet in my chest right now is how I know it's real. I rise in silence, no echo, no crowd. The calm inside my heartbeat is speaking loud. I rise in silence, I let it unfold. What they never notice is the strongest things grow slow. Pressure, something you had to show. Now I know strength feels lighter when you finally let it go. I rise in silence, and I'm not afraid. Some wings don't make headlines, but they still change everything. I rise in silence, and I'm still here. I've been standing at the edge too long, listening to every doubt, every voice that says stay small, try to drown my courage out. I've been wearing all these maybes, like they're heavier than chains, but I'm tired of negotiating with the weight of what I'm afraid. I don't need the ground to promise that I'll land on solid ground. I just need one clear moment to be louder than the sound. I'm going higher than my fears, higher than the pull of the past. Every scar that tried to slow me down is just fuel in the match. I'm going higher than my fears, let them scream, let them fall. I won't shrink to fit the doubt. I was born to rise through it all. I've been counting every failure like it's proof I shouldn't try, but every time I've hit the bottom, I still learn how to fight. I don't need a perfect reason, I don't need a safety net. I'd rather risk the fall tonight than live with this regret. I've been bending for the comfort of a life that isn't mine. Now I'm done asking for permission to cross the line. I'm going higher than my fears, higher than the voice that says wait. If the road is burning under me, I'll still accelerate. I'm going higher than my fears, no more standing in the smoke. If the sky is out of reach, I'll still give it everything I've got. I don't need to feel ready, I don't need to feel strong. I just need to keep moving when the night feels long. Fear can shout my name, but it doesn't get the wheel. I decide what's real. I'm going higher than my fears, higher than the weight of before. Every step I take forward now is something I've never been before. I'm going higher than my fears, let the doubt fall behind. I won't wait for the perfect moment, this is already mine. Higher than my fears. Ooh, yeah. I was walking with my shadow on a road that felt too long. Every step was getting heavier. Every night I felt so small. I tried hiding all the cracks in me, smiling just to make it through. But in the silence of the breaking dawn, I heard a truth I never knew. Maybe I don't need to be fearless. Maybe I just need to try. Even the weakest heart can learn how to reach the sky. I've got wings made of hope. Even when I'm scared to fall, I don't need to touch the stars, just learn to rise it all. I've got wings made of hope. From the tears I used to hide, I'm not flying away from who I was. I'm learning how to ride. Every voice that said I never, every door that wouldn't bend, left a mark upon my heartbeat, but it didn't mean the end. I don't need a perfect moment or a life without mistakes. I just need one breath of courage for the first step that I take. I'm done waiting for permission to believe what I can be. If I fall, I'll fall forward into who I'm meant to see. I've got wings made of hope. Even when the night feels long, I don't have to be unbroken, just brave enough to go on. I've got wings made of hope. From the ashes of my doubt, I don't need to know the ending, just trust the way I'm moving now. If I tremble, let it show. If I'm slow, I'll still move. Every dream begins as fear before it learns the truth. I'm not running from the ground, I'm thanking it for teaching me how to push against the weight and finally believe. I've got wings made of hope, not of steel, not of flame, just a heart that keeps on rising. Even when it's changed, I've got wings made of hope, and they're stronger than they seem. I don't need to fly forever, just high enough to dream. High enough to dream, yeah.